Hello, my friends. Yep, welcome back. Welcome. So, nice, quick, short one today. It's one of those subjects that keep coming up over and over again. So, I know a lot of you know that I do chat to people privately, and it's been growing. And I love you guys not only for supporting me in this effort, but also taking advantage of somebody with a little bit more logical brain, common sense, that can help give you some advice. Now, I know I can't help all of you. But one thing is so frustrating is the lack of accountability on women. And we men, we know that. The thing is, you women pretend that you don't know that. But I know you know that. And the biggest lack of accountability is when you go out and cheat. And this is what I want to address today. Because the majority of the calls that are coming into me are from men complaining of a cheating wife, cheating girlfriend, suspicion that they're cheating. Either they're caught and they're now trying to repair the relationship, or they suspect something is going on and it's a big denial from the woman's side. And listen, guys, I am no saint. I've been there. I've done it. I know all the signs. I've done it all. Okay? Don't ever look at me as a freaking priest. I'm no damn priest. I was a rebel in my days. I'm just telling you that. Okay? And it has led to the destruction of some of the best relationships that I've had. So I know how this shit works. I'm talking to you from experience. Half a century is a long time, my friend. And there's not much that this old man hasn't gone through. I'm telling you right now. But I can tell you one thing about me. I can tell you all the tricks that women have used to trick men into thinking that they're innocent. Because I have been that guy that have been with those women. I'm hearing the phone calls. Yeah, honey, I'm still at work. Yeah, honey, I'm still at the gym. I'll see you later. Oh, I gotta go to yoga tonight. I've heard them all, every single one. I've been the guy sitting next to her, listening to this shit. I know how devious women are. So that brings us to this one video that I really need you guys to listen to, so that you can understand when a man is messed up mentally, okay? There's a lot going on in this video that I want you guys to understand. This message is for the men. Yes, ladies, this message is for the men, for them to understand, if they are in this position, what they have to do. But, of course, if you've been here before, you know what I asked for. Give the old man a thumbs up. Like this video coming in so that the algorithm can do its job. Send the video out to more and more people. Cool? And of course, listen, if you guys need any counseling, any problems at all, log in to askanolderman.com and book a session. Okay, it's very inexpensive. And of course, if you just want to ask me a quick question, bam, I can send you back a quick voicemail. Go over to Instagram, send me a voice message, just so that I can respond to you quickly, so that we don't have to waste time typing. Cool? All right. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into this video. Now, this video has been going around for a while. I debated whether I wanted to talk about it, but now it's come up again in a few other videos. And it's frustrating me because last night I spoke to a gentleman out of Atlanta who's been married a few times, have messed up on a few marriages. Smart guy, master's degree, great job, but he's a simp to women. And now he has a woman who he's talking to. He's not met her. She's in another country, and now she's coming over. But they've been talking for about 3 months. But the attitude that she's been giving him as a single mother, right? The problem is he's justifying all of her bad behavior because she's made him feel that, hey, this is the way I am. And let me get into this a little bit. Gentlemen, if a woman says, oh, I have a temper, that's just the way I am. Rationally, If you don't have any emotional connection to the woman because you're listening over there, but your instincts will tell you that's not a good woman. But if you're involved with the woman and you're in love with that woman and you feel that she's a prize, you feel that she's the best thing that you can get, what are you going to do? Oh, she says she has a temper, but that's okay. All girls have a temper. No, that's not freaking normal. You all got to cut that shit out. Do not justify a woman's bad behavior just because she admits to it. Oh, I've been a bad girl in the past. Red flag, dude. Just because she's telling you about it, don't mean that she's now good. Oh, my baby daddy came over last week, but now he's gone. Huh? Oh, yeah, she told me about it. Who gives a shit if she told you about it? That's a red flag. But when men get in their emotion and they feel that they can't do any better, they justify her shitty ass behavior just because she tells him about it. Don't ever fall for that trap. Let's get into this video.
I cheated on my husband. I gave him a hall pass. But here's the reason why I did that. Is because I didn't want to take the responsibility of getting rid of all demons that I opened up my marriage to.
I gotta stop it. This is a serious, stupid thing that people in the black community do. Both men and women. They bring in these words like demon and God to justify their bad behavior. We have been so programmed by this crap from the church and to think that, oh, if I just say the word demon, the demons made me do it, that makes it okay.
Look that demon. Look, oral sex demon. You see oral sex? Look, oral sex. Look. You oral sex. Use oral sex. Let that sperm of that man out. Out, you demon. Out. Let go.
You delivered me 2 Sundays back. Then a demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth. And then he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told the pastor that I need deliverance again, and since then my private part has been itching.
It's been itching?
Yes.
Get! Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Speak! Who are you? Check! Who are you? Look at that demon! 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 Who are you? Who are you? Speak! Speak out! Who are you? Who are you?
Of course, the Christians in the comments went, oh, God bless you, girl. God bless you. As if God is up there responsible for you slipping and falling on a dick. Or a demon is responsible for that. You all have to stop this in the black community. Listen, this isn't only in America. This shit happens in the West Indies, the Caribbean as well. This idea that, oh, the reason I behave bad because the demons got me. Oh, the demons in me, it's in me. Now I see it in Africa, where the demons got in this woman's banana. But the point is, stop it. Stop that shit. Your bad behavior isn't because of demons. It's because of you. That's called lack of accountability.
You demon can help you. Come up from the private part. You in her private part. Demon in the private part. Watch what happens. Fire! 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 Come out from the private. Come out from the private. Come out from the private. Come out. From the private. Go.
The demons made me do my demons. You're a hoe. What the hell does that have to do with a demon? Just say I'm a hoe. That's it, done. That any man can accept. But hear how this whole thing plays out. I'm not going to talk through the rest of this, just so you can hear it. And I know some of you guys have heard this before, but you're going to get my take on it.
And usually this is what people do when they cheat. They want their spouse to cheat on them back. So it gives.
Okay, I got to stop again. That is bullshit. Usually when people cheat, they don't want to get caught. That's what most people do. They don't want to get caught. Most people who cheat don't go and freaking confess to their husband. More than likely, I can tell you what happened in this case. The husband either got suspicious and she confessed, or he downright caught her in the act. That's the only reason her ass is out here doing this TikTok. The fact that she's doing it, that's a whole other story. I'm going to talk about that in the end. Okay, all right, I'm going to leave it alone now. Okay.
It would give them a reason to feel better in some way. But let me tell you, that's the wrong way to do it. It's the wrong way to go about it, because at the end of the day, you make matters worse.
And even though I knew that that option was put forth in front of me, I knew that wasn't the right choice.
Yeah.
That's not the way that we try to rebuild a marriage. If you want to stay in a marriage that's still on a downfall and just ride it out downhill, that's up to you if you want to make that choice. But I was not about to make that same choice if I know I also have another option of getting back in the face of God, praying for my marriage, praying for my wife, and trying to do the things and correct the wrongs that we had that led us into that position.
This poor fool is falling into her trap and falling into the whole religious issue. It always blows my mind. When the man is the religious one, he's the one that have God on his side, and the woman has the demons. The woman riding some dick, knees up by her ears, getting pounded, but he's on his knees praying to God. Tell me how that shit makes sense. Ah, God. We have to keep religion out of our nasty behavior as a black community. You know, some of the worst cheaters I've ever seen in my existence are the people coming out of the church. The holier than thou religious people. Those are the ones that are the worst. I've heard stories of women actually coming home, catching another church sister in her closet. The husband in the bathroom trying to freaking wash the scent off of him. And they both work in the same office, not calling anybody out. They both work in the same office. The next day they go into the office and that church sister called the other one out, telling them, the whole office, what her sister did. Yeah. And when you go in their cubicle, every single spot on the cubicle is filled with God slogans. God loves you today. This God, cross over here, Jesus over here. Everything is God, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. The entire cubicle for these two women. Yet, she getting pounded by her sister's husband. I can tell you a lot more stories. Now, I grew up Catholic and Protestant. We know what happened in the Catholic Church, but I don't want to get banned here, so I'm going to leave those subjects alone. The point I'm trying to make is, we as black people have to stop this shit about putting God in our so-called bad life. God is not a marriage counselor. He got an entire universe. You are a mere speck of a speck inside a speck of another speck that exists in this world. That isn't God. That's you. You need to take accountability. That's where women are going wrong. Now, this poor man, he is so caught up with her. She's not a bad-looking girl. He feels that that's the best he can get. And what he's doing is he's justifying her bad behavior. And he's making excuses for her. Now, some people say, oh, he's saying that, and then he'll go out and he'll hit some shit. Probably, but I doubt it. Not with coming on a camera and facing the rest of the world. Because men like this know how men like us think. Because any man who comes on and put his face on camera while his woman confesses to getting her guts pounded out, while he sit in the background like a freaking cat that just got his ass spanked. That's the most embarrassing thing to watch. She not only degraded him with the other man, she degraded him publicly. Because even if he had did it and they quietly covered it up, most men can forgive their woman. But when you bring it out in the open, every man now is going to look at him and go, yeah, that's the guy that his woman, that's the guy that get bun. Him get bun. For the Jamaicans, him I get bun. Yep, that's the man. And you know what? Her side piece, he's just going to be on the side going, yeah, girl, I'll see you next week. Trust me, seen it many times. But the internet has created a whole different level of narcissism from these women who think that they can get away with just embarrassing your husband like this in the open. This is insane.
So I was talking to a male friend of mine the other day, and he told me that women don't apologize and women can't be held accountable. And I began to really think deeply about this idea. And one of the things that came across my mind is, in the last 9 months or so of me being in my private practice, I have myself experienced many women, whether they came in as a couple or they came by themselves, they very abruptly discontinued their therapy. And I started to reflect and really think, what was going on here? And I noticed that after I had to confront them about something, I had to bring to their attention something they were doing that wasn't contributing to the health of the relationship, they became very defensive and very, just very harsh, and they stopped coming. And even though the husband would continue to come, he made it very clear that, yeah, she won't apologize. She thinks you're wrong. She thinks you're taking my side. And I began to really reflect, like, oh my gosh, is it true that women don't apologize? Is it that women struggle with being held accountable? I'd love your thoughts on this. Me personally, I think it has to do with a person's level of emotional maturity. What do you think?
Social media has created a whole slew of narcissistic women. And what I mean narcissistic, I hope you guys saw my video I just posted previously to this one, where I address this issue. Social media has created a whole slew of women who think because they're getting a lot of attention online that they're special and that they don't have to apologize. Their bad behavior, people have to put up with it. Because feminism have told her that she deserves everything, that she's entitled to everything. And we also have a society that caters to all women's needs. So as far as she's concerned, she can do no wrong, regardless of what it is. She can go out there and humiliate her man. Because because what you guys never saw in that video with that woman who did that to that man, she never did once say, I'm sorry for that. Do you know that? Never once did that woman said, I am sorry. I'm going to play it one more time so that you can see what I'm saying.
I cheated on my husband. I gave him a hall pass. But here's the reason why I did that. Is because I didn't want to take the responsibility of getting rid of all demons that I opened up my marriage to. And usually this is what people do when they cheat. They want their spouse to cheat on them back, so it would give them a reason to feel better in some way. But let me tell you, that's the wrong way to do it. It's the wrong way to go about it, because at the end of the day, you make matters worse.
And even though I knew that option was put.
Did you hear any sign of I am sorry for doing it? Nothing. Have I proven my point to you? No accountability at all. You guys think I just come over here just to bash women. I'm telling you, we got a serious problem. We got a serious problem as a society. And this is the reason so many freaking relationships are not working. That's it. I'm going to end this one nice and short and quick, sweet. Guys, let me know what you think. I would love your opinion on everything here. Let's have a discussion. We need to get along. We need to bring the community back together. We need couples to stay together. We need to build ourselves together. because apart, we're in deep doo-doo. This economy is not designed for single people. Okay? Guys, give me a thumbs up on the way out. Of course, remember, whenever in doubt, always ask an older man. Okay? Cheers.